never been this excited about a date announcement. I've never reposted one, and I have never reacted to one. So this is a first, and oh my god, is it going to be iconic, because it's you! Of all things, it's you! Hey so guys, my name is Only Fox. Welcome back to my channel, and You Season 3 is here. Wow. I did not even expect the show to have a Season 2, and then we're getting a Season 3. Oh my god. Love turned out to be as big of a psycho as Joe, and I just... we have to watch this, and let's get into it.
People these days will name their kids anything to get attention. And despite your mother's background and your grandma's determination to refer to you as 40 reincarnated, I know better. A boy is not what we expected, and I would be lying if I said the thought of a mini-me was purely exciting and not without challenges. Let's just say, I'm hoping you'll do as I say, not as I do. But for you, I can change. I'll be a man you look up to, a man you will be proud to call Dad. So, what to call you? A name that's strong but not intimidating. Classic but not basic. Literary, of course, because you will grow up in a house full of books. Henry. Choosing your name is the first of a lifetime of decisions I'll make to give you the best life possible, to protect you, to shape who you will become. Who are you going to be, Henry?
Oh my dear Lord. I was like so lost in there for a moment there that I was like, 15? We don't have 15 months. But then I was like, no, they're Americans. October 15. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my dear God. Oh my dear God.
Ay ben şok.
Ben de şok.
Vallahi ben de şok.
This is insane. We're gonna have to talk about each dialogue separately, and I think the most amazing thing is it's not just about Joe now. You know, the narrating was still Joe, but the video was about love. She does the baking. Oh my god, it's gonna be, would you call it like a double the, I don't know, double the craziness? This is gonna be amazing. Let's talk about it one dialogue at a time. Starting up, the cake was in a glass cube. My god, the iconic Joe cube cell, you know, whatever those could be called, the library freezers. Wow. Of course, you know, you could keep a cake in there because it has a certain temperature setting, and oh dear Lord. Wait a second, is it Joe making the cake or is it Love?
People these days will name their kids anything to get attention.
Those are definitely Love's hands, and I wish my hands were that pretty, but about the attention thing, I personally think that maybe, you know, in LA, people name their children something out of the box for like the sake of attention, but some people like myself and my parents were just obsessed with good names. If you have a good name, I'm automatically more interested in you. So, which is one of the reasons why every time I write something, even if there's a character that's gonna come for like one line, it's like not gonna appear in the book anywhere else, I would still be like really obsessing over what to name him or her. Like I have characters called Preston Cross, Leonin Villain, Reed Carpenter, what was that other name? Slipped out of my head. My own name is Only Fox. What do you expect from me? Apple Corner. Yeah, that's just the kind of names I have. Lev Gliston. I just like good names, man. I just love good names. I recently came across someone called Rome Flynn, and I was like, oh my god, that is the most amazing name ever.
I'm in love.
And despite your mother's background and your grandma's determination to refer to you as 40 reincarnated.
Oh my god! What do you expect from people who name their children Love and 40? What kind of name would they be giving to their grandchild?
I know better.
This scene was so disturbing to watch. I don't know why. This was just so disturbing to watch.
A boy is not what we expected.
Truthfully speaking, I also did not expect a boy. I did not expect anything, to be very, very honest. I was like too shocked after he started stalking the neighbor that I just did not even think about the child.
Let's just say, I'm hoping you'll do as I say, not as I do.
Doesn't every parent want you to do as they say and not do as they do? But when it comes to Joe specifically, please do as he says. Because he did give, a lot of great advices, even to like Parker and everyone. He gives, good advice because at the end of the day, he's a psychopath. Firstly, he's a psychopath and he belongs in rehab or in jail. But he is a good person at heart. Like deep down, he is good. I mean, obviously, he thinks he's doing good and he's doing all these things for the sake of love. Love, not love. So I guess, it makes sense if he wants you to do as he says and not as he does.
But for you, I can change.
Oh God, he's gonna try to change again. Truthfully, I think a baby might ultimately be something that, someone who changes him. Or maybe, I don't know why I feel like the baby might not be born. I cannot imagine Joe as a father. Where are you gonna put the baby in a plot where there is already a neighbor?
Henry, choosing your name is the first of a lifetime of decisions I'll make.
Of all things, he chose the name Henry. God, I love the name Henry. I've used it so many times just because of Henry Cavill. Not because the characters are inspired by Henry, just I need a name. Just accidentally named the character Henry. Henry's a great name. So is Harold. And somebody told me that a nickname for Henry is Harry, so that was pretty surprising for me. So is Harry Potter like Harold Potter or Henry Potter? Is Prince Harry actually Prince Henry or Harold? Harry Styles. There's so many Harrys, I don't even know where to go. So I found this comment randomly somewhere and it goes as, Joe is legit just sad. He was abused growing up and he doesn't know the true definition of love. He loved Parker because he didn't want Parker to suffer like him. In my eyes, Joe deep down is a good guy. He was just born in the wrong place. His values and morals are wrong because he didn't have a fatherly figure to teach him, so I don't blame him. He also is trying to become a better person, so is Joe really that bad? I'm not even going to talk about this myself. Let's read the replies first. Joe is a good person. He just murdered 8 people. LMAO, he is never going to be a good guy. And lastly, yeah, he is. Literally, so many people have bad upbringings, but do they repeatedly murder, stalk, and lie and don't feel any remorse? No, he's a sociopath. That being said, I haven't watched season 2. So let's break this down. Many people have bad upbringings, as the third comment said, but do they all repeatedly murder, stalk, lie, and feel no remorse? That is the big question here. Joe killed 8 people. No normal person can do that. He's mentally unstable. So the same goes with, I'm about to give some spoilers about 13 Reasons Why. It had 2 characters called Bryce Walker and Montgomery De La Cruz, who had repeatedly done things. Bryce Walker had assaulted more than a dozen girls and, bullied a lot of people. And same with Montgomery De La Cruz. He had done a lot of, stuff like this. He had tortured people, he had, hit people and broken their things too. Like one time he, literally took like a bat or something and destroyed a guy's car. No normal person does that. And at the end of the day, I have seen comments that say, they did not deserve death. I'm like, okay. I will agree with you and say that not everyone deserves death. No one deserves death, sorry. I would say this. Everyone deserves a chance at becoming a better person, leading a better life. But if you look at a person who has just killed a couple of people, that person is different than a person who has killed a bunch of people. Joe has killed 8 people at this point. So a person who has killed a person or 2 is a person who had a problem with just those 2 people. He, killed out of anger or, fear, or it was defense, whatever the reasons might be. That person is sent to prison so that he may become a better person. But the person who kills like 8 people is killed, he's sentenced to death because at this point he is a threat to the society. He has not just killed 8 people. those eight people's death, it affected everyone around them. So when he killed Beck, Beck had friends, Beck had family, or, all these people, she had, colleagues or fellow students. So many people are affected by that. At that point, Joe needs to be put down because we cannot risk the life of hundreds, not 8 people. Hundreds were affected by this. Hundreds of people cannot be risked for the sake of one person's recovery. So that's why serial killers or mass murderers are, sentenced to death. Joe, at the other hand, he needs rehab. He does not, needs to be sent to prison so he may go there and get obsessed with a cop and then kill her too. He needs to go to rehab first. He needs to see a proper psychiatrist first. He needs to recover and then he needs to go to prison. These are the things that need to happen, and so is the case with love. They need rehabilitation. They need to screw all the loose screws in here, and then can they become better humans. So, this is my thing. I haven't studied the law, but I personally, this is what I think about it. If, guys like Joe, Bryce Walker, Montgomery Dela Cruz, or all these other people who have done so much damage, a normal person can't do that. They need help first and foremost, and then they need prison time. So, that being said, really, really excited for you, and it is a very great show, by the way. It is it keeps you interested all the minutes that you're watching. It's so good, man. It's really good, and I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait for the trailer or the teaser, whichever one we get first, and let me know your thoughts, and let me know who named you. So that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Also, comment below and let me know your favorite show on Netflix. And subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. And check out my edits channel. It's at LNFEdits. And my Instagram at LNF_Fox. And I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. I'm the only LF Fox in this world. And this is the first time I have managed to braid my hair, all of it. So let me know how I look. My housekeeper said it was looking pretty great, but my mother was like, no, Ellen, if you don't. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll hopefully see you in the next, you will see me in the next video, and stay safe. The big C is still out there. So are guys like Joe Goldberg. Keep yourself safe, and bye.